We have breaking news when it comes to Detroit Lions coordinator, defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn. He's officially taking the New York Jets job. It's already being reported. It's being confirmed. He was offered a contract yesterday with his visit to the New York Jets, and he flew back on Woody Johnson's plane and kind of contemplated everything, made sure he knew who he was going to bring to the New York Jets if he were to accept that offer, and he does. He takes the Jets job, which, no matter how you feel about that job specifically, they do have a good defense. That's Aaron Glenn's MO. He played there as a player. So he's walking into, at least roster-wise on defense, a really good defense. Some pieces on offense. Aaron Rodgers, there's uncertainty there. Ownership's a little questionable. But at the end of the day, I'm happy for Aaron Glenn. Just like I'm happy for Ben Johnson, although it stings more. Ben Johnson's in the division, so that stinks. But we knew this was going to happen. The Lions are going to lose both coordinators, and I'm curious now. This is breaking, so I just got the news he's leaving. I'm sure in the next couple of hours, you're going to see who he wants to bring with him. It was already being reported that Mark Brunell, Detroit Lions quarterback coach, may be going with him to be his OC. So, again, that was reported earlier. I don't know if it's official. We'll see if there's confirmation. Maybe when the video gets released, there is confirmation. But this is what I expect to happen, guys. And I talked about it yesterday. I think Tanner Engstrand becomes the new OC. And I think Dan Campbell goes out and gets a veteran defensive coordinator. And that's not anything against Calvin Shepard. I'm just really against two rookie coordinators. And I think the transition on offense will be easier given Dan's background as offense. So Calvin may even go with Aaron Glenn. Who knows at this point? It seems Ben and AG are very comfortable with the staff here in Detroit. And obviously, it's a great staff, so they're going to want to get the guys they're comfortable with and guys that know their system, know what they want to do. And, and it's going to happen. You're going to lose a lot more staff members. Terrell Williams already left to the Patriots. Hank Fraley's rumored to leave with Ben Johnson. So the good news is Aaron Glenn's in the AFC, which is a very tough conference, man. And it is a quarterback-led conference, and he doesn't have a quarterback, assuming Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back, which I don't know how that'll end up. But at the end of the day, AG gets to go to the place he wants to go to. And it's going to be very interesting over the next couple of days. Now that it's official, the Lions have lost both coordinators, who Dan Campbell starts to bring in an interview. Because, Dan had to, of course, wait for this AG decision to play out. Corey Woods brought this up, covers the Detroit Lions for him live. We had him on Monday. Dennis Allen, why hasn't he accepted the defensive coordinator job for the Bears? And Corey brought up he could be holding out to see what AG does. And now that AG's gone, I'm interested to see, especially with the history that Dan Campbell and Dennis Allen have dating back to New Orleans, that Dennis Allen could be a solution to replacing Aaron Glenn as defensive coordinator. He's a great defensive mind. Maybe not a head coach, but a great defensive mind. So that would be someone that I would, if I'm Dan, I'm jumping all over. All right, I'm calling to see his interest, what he wants to do. This is going to be a great defense next year, personnel-wise. You just need the right coordinator to really put it all together. So that's really the next big question is who becomes OC and DC. I told you, I think it's Tanner on offensive to be the next offensive coordinator. He hasn't really been reached out to. There's no rumors about him following Ben. So that would indicate to me that he's ready to step up and take that OC job, but it's really about who he brings in as defensive coordinator. Robert Saleh, a name that a lot of people like, including myself, local guy. He's expected to take the Jags job, which at this point just makes sense. I mean, they're striking out on all their preferred candidates, and Saleh has already went in for multiple interviews. He coached there before. So I think Saleh's out for the Lions, but Dennis Allen, he's still in play. And I'm sure there's other guys. Calvin Shepard, he could still be in play, although it's not my preference to have two rookie coordinators, especially going into a year where it's Super Bowl or bust. But at the same time, I'm sure they'll give him a look as well. So we'll see how it plays out. There's the update. Happy for Aaron Glenn. Happy for both coordinators, man. It just stinks you're going to be facing Ben twice a year. AG, I don't even know if they play the Jets next year. I haven't even checked out the schedule. But these games are going to be awesome. And this is the start of the Dan Campbell coaching tree that we always talked about. Dan's going to have a coaching tree. And, man, what a start to it. Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, two great coaches. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But we'll talk about it more on our live show, 8 to 10 p.m. We're live weekdays. So give us a listen, give us a watch. But until next time, I will catch you all. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise at officialctsports.com.